Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your boy. Welcome to my world. Here today with Nanatsu no taizai, chapter 259. On Spite and Derriere, low key, they were. Derriere is like, I'm done fighting. I just want to be alone. She just want to be chilling with Mon Spite. And Mon Spite is gonna go along with whatever she says because Mon Spite, like, yeah, I like living here, but you know what I'm saying. Um, it's cool or whatever. And then you got Derriere, and she's like, yeah, I'm about to go back to I'm gonna go and talk to Zeldris. And he's like, of course, I was just being naive. You know what I'm saying? Like it goes to show how much he cares for. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna put my feelings aside, and I'm just like, if that's what you want, that's what you want. I'm not gonna hinder what you want to do. I'm always gonna look out for the best for you though. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to do this, we can do this. But she was like, no, that's not what I mean. I don't mean like let's go back and fight. I mean like I'm giving my commandment up. So by her giving her commandment up, she's thinking for herself. She's like, I don't wanna do this. I wanna be with you. And I was like, yo, that's so sweet. Because she was laying on his lap, right? And she was probably just like going over and thinking like what do I do? And they're just chilling in the village, right? And they're just chilling. She just wants to be with Mon Spite, right? And she gives her commandment away, and guess who gets it? Esther Rosa. And I'm just like, no man, no man. Now he says he has like about three now because he has Darrier's, Mon Spite's, and he has Garland's, right? He has three. Meliodas still has five. So that all in all, that's eight. That's the Roses and Merciless that they need to get next, right? So I mean, he already has one. So I guess that can make up for the fourth. If Esterosa goes on the battlefield and he goes to Hawk Mama and he's able to like find the vial of where Mercilla is and then take out her commandment, or if the vial is with Merlin, which I don't think it would be because um Meliodas is there and Camelot, so I don't think she would bring it with her. But yeah, she if it's not in like her lab or her section of in Boar's Hat, then most likely she probably gave it to like Gother or something. She probably hid it somewhere, you know. So it'd be harder for Zeldris and Meliodas and Esterosa for them to find it. But you can see Esterosa, he's up to no good, and he's going to keep on collecting these. He's gonna insert it inside of himself, and he's gonna try. He just like messing stuff up. And while he's coming for all the other Ten Commandments, right? To gain power. You got Sarmel and Taramel. They're gonna come for Esterosa because Esterosa was the one that killed Mel. While they were fighting like the hordes of demons, they made like three big Omega arcs, and they're like, this isn't even a warm up before we fight him, and they're going for Esterosa, right? Putting aside Esterosa, if we look at the power scaling or the powers in general of the Ten Commandments versus the four archangels, you got to look at it. Zeldris, even without his commandment, was fairly certain that he could beat Rudisile, Tarmel, and Saramel by himself. He was, he was fairly certain that he could do that. See, because a commandment doesn't really give you, it might give you a little bit of power increase, but for the most part, it's the effect of what the commandment can do that really makes you deadly, right? So now that the piety is gone, now Zeldris still feels like he can take the archangels, and then you have Esterosa, and if he inserts the commandments inside himself, and if he learns how to activate the spell and then put him inside of himself, then I think if Zeldris feels confident enough that he feels like he could beat the Ten Commandments without his commandment, I feel like there's no reason for why Esterosa shouldn't wasteland them. Honestly, if Esterosa gets on the battlefield, and I can see at first like him losing to both of them, Sarmel and Tarmel, but then at the same time you have to take into account his commandment. His commandment. If you feel any hatred or anger towards him, then you're frozen in place. I'm gonna feel all this rage against my boy, and they're probably just gonna be frozen in place. But seeing as they're well over 3,000 years old, they should already know what his commandment can do. So most likely they're gonna be calm. But then you have to take into account. Okay, let's say they do get the better half of they do get the better hand of Esterosa. Esterosa has 3, if not 4, more commandments that he can use. He has 3, if not 4, more commandments he can use. Powers him up, whether that be actual power or just like the effect of the commandment, he's going to be a lot more difficult to fight. And then I feel like at that point he beats both Sarmel and Tarmel, weakens the fighting force of the humans. Hell yeah, because you got to think about it. The humans aren't that strong, even though Rudisau gave them a little up in power. It might not even be up. It might be like the Berserker armor from Berserk. How Guts wears it, he doesn't feel pain. That doesn't mean he's invulnerable. It doesn't mean he doesn't feel any pain. That has the same thing. That goes with the same thing that happened to Death Pierce. Like Death Pierce, he got punched by one of the demons. He's like, yeah, I don't even feel this. That's because you brainwashed by Rudisau. Like the hierarchy of the Holy Knights and the Alliance in and of itself, Stigma, the Search and Destroy party, you have the Sarmel Tarmel, then you have the 7 Deadly Sins, and then you have all the other Holy Knights, right? So all you have to do is just take out Sarmel Tarmel, then you only have, you have King, Diane, Elizabeth, Gother, right? That's it. And Hawk Mama. You know, Hawk Mama, hey, Hawk Mama, don't sleep on Hawk Mama. But for the most part, yeah, you got those guys. You think Esterosa is gonna lose to Diane, Elizabeth, Gother, and King? No, not even. He's going to slide on them. He's going to, and then all you have left is the Holy Knights. That's all you have left. That's it. And even though, yes, Diane and King both have power-ups, and they're both a lot more stronger, King can use the Spirit Spear, and yeah, that's impressive. But you have to look at it. Not only do the Demon Clan have Cusack, they have Chandler. And when Esterosa comes on the battlefield, it's going to be a wrap. It is going to be a wrap. They can't beat Chandler alone. They can't. Chandler should be getting progressively stronger. He should. They cannot beat Chandler. They can't. They had to run away from Chandler. And now that Chandler and Cusack's here, and Cusack can control people no matter the range, or at least if not no matter the range, then he has a far range. And then you got my boy Nerfing Escanor. I'm just saying. They're doing okay right now. They're doing okay against the demons, right? So even the Albion, it's nothing. They're nothing. They're doing very well. But when Chandler and Cusack come through, that's when everything is going to go down, right? That's when the Holy Knights are getting cut at least 2/3. At least 2/3. That's when King and Diane are going to have to really put on that's when they're really going to have to use their full strength, and that's when Tarmel and Sarmel aren't going to be able to just play around. Like, as far as we know right now, the Demon Clan still has an upper hand. But also, you have to take in consideration that the Fairy Clan has not showed up yet, and neither has the Giant Clan. So, when King and Diane are on their back leg, when they're on their back foot, that's probably when the Giant Clan and the Fairy Clan are going to come up, and that's when they're going to give their assistance to King and Diane. Whether or not it works against Cusack and Chandler, we don't know. I personally think Cusack and Chandler are going to get exponentially stronger. Even though they're going to take damage, I feel like they're going to grow in power. Because you have to think, they've been sealed for 3,000 years. Cusack was at Chandler, and Cusack were at their lowest. And especially Chandler, when he was fighting against the 7 Deadly Sins, no, it's not going to go down where Cusack and Chandler are just gonna lose in single combat. It's not going down like that. You see how Hausa is doing as a leader. At one point, he was gonna retreat. because he saw how the demon clan were overpowering them with just raw like power, right? But then you have the seven deadly sins who are exponentially stronger than majority, not even majority, all one seven deadly sin is stronger than all holy knights. Like they're the tipping point in this battle beside the four archangels, right? And you just see how he started off the battle. He's like, yeah, everyone do not go head to head, even though Death Pierce went head to head, but he has reinforced power, kind of. Don't go head to head. Be careful. He gave Guila the reins. He was like, yeah, Guila, you do the barrage of attacks, because that's what he was like. He was like, do barrage attacks, like just fire at him, right? And Hauser is doing a very good job at playing leader. He's doing really good. So after this battle, I don't see him dying, but I see him just being like getting better at leading. So by the end of this holy war, he should be like great holy knight status, or at least the great holy knight level. His magic and his power should increase by the end of this. Before I go, King and Diane. Yeah, she came through with a sea of earth. He came through first form, true spirit, chastity fold. You know what I'm saying? He came through, cut up Albion just like he did in the past. It's like that. Diane coming through, heavy metal. You thought you was gonna blast me just because I didn't get you with all the rubble? No. So they were very impressive and taking what Merlin said to heart, that they will be the leaders. Bond's not here. Escanor's not here. Merlin's not here. Meliodas dipped. Y'all the leaders. Follow suit. Follow suit. But yeah, with that being said, y'all, I'll see you guys later. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Hit the little bell if you want to get the notifications every time I post. And I will see you guys later. Peace.